So let us continue and we'll solve some problems, some more problems on this. So fourth one we'll solve. What he is saying, find liquidated remuneration when he is paid 2% on asset realized. So we have to find out liquidated remuneration. So to him we have to pay 2% on asset realized, 2% on amount paid to unsecured creditors, and the asset realized is 40,000. Amount paid to unsecured creditors is 10,000 and preference creditors is 6,000. Okay, so we'll find out. Question number 4. Okay, so why I'm not solving question number 3 means because there is a correction. There is a correction between these amounts, 1075 and 10,000. That's why I'm not solving. Okay, let me do correct and let me correct the question and we'll solve. So this we are solving. Fourth one we are solving. So amount realized on asset realized is 40. How much is percent? 2%. We'll find out. So liquidated remuneration. Okay, first is on asset realized. Okay, so asset realized is how much? 40,000 into 2 by 100. Okay, so 40,000 into 2% means we'll get 800. Next, on amount distributed. How much we are having? 40,000. How much we have to pay? 10,000. From 40 you first take out preference, 36,000, 34,000. Okay, so we are having amount sufficient. So from 40 if you take 6,000, there are 34,000 we'll get. But how much to pay? 10,000. We can easily pay. So I can write here unsecured creditors plus preference creditors into rate by 100. How much is unsecured creditors? 10,000. Plus preference is how much? 6,000. Into rate is how much? 2 by 100. So we get 16,000 into 2 by 100. 16,000 into 2 divided by 100 if we do, we get 320. So this 800 commission plus 320, total is 1120 commission. Okay, so the liquidator is earning commission on asset realized 800, on amount distributed 320, 1120 total commission. Now we'll do fifth one. This is interesting question. It's a good question. Okay, so this will help us to solve big problems also. The liquidator of a company which is in voluntary liquidation is entitled to a commission of 3% on asset realized excluding cash in hand. Okay, so he means what he is saying, they should not take cash in hand. Okay, so asset realized is there in the question and we should not take cash in hand. And the amount distributed to unsecured creditors 3%, 2%. Okay, on asset realized 3%, amount distributed to unsecured creditors 2%. Unsecured creditors 80,000. Demurrage we have to pay 1,03,750. Cost of liquidation 1 or 2 to 1020, and cash on hand was 2,000 and asset realized 1,58,000. So these both are separate. 2,000 is separate, 1,58,000 is separate. Okay, so we have to find out liquidated remuneration. So it's an interesting question. In this question, what all we are having? We are having debenture interest also. We are cost of liquidation also. We are having unsecured creditors. Okay. So in this problem, we have to find out amount sufficient or not sufficient. That we'll find out easily. Okay. So let us first find liquidated remuneration. See, slowly we are moving to the tough problems. Not tough problems. We are going into the deep now. Slowly we are going into the chapter. Actually. First Roman number 1 on assets realized. Okay, so asset realized, we have a formula, we have a value. Asset realized 1,58,000 into how much percent is it? I think 3%. Yes, 3%, 3 by 100. 1,58,000 into 3%, we are getting 4740. Okay, next we are taking here as to amount distributed. Okay, amount distributed. First, what we'll write here? We don't know amount is sufficient or insufficient. So we'll first find out amount is sufficient or not. Okay. So first we'll write asset realized here. 1,58,000, and we have to add cash on hand. This also we have to write. This is there, right? 2,000. So how much total cash we are having? 1,60,000. We are having 1,60,000. We are having. Okay. We are finding out amount is sufficient or insufficient. Next we have to deduct. First we have to deduct what? Liquidator remuneration. Liquidator remuneration. On what? Assets realized. How much is remuneration? 4740. See, this is a format we have to follow. Okay. Next, after that we have to deduct what? Liquidation expenses. Liquidation expenses. How much liquidation expenses we are having? We are having 1020. Okay. After that we have to deduct debentures. We have to deduct debentures. How much is the value of debentures? 1,03,750. Okay. Now this much we have to deduct. 1,60,000 minus 4740 minus 1020 minus 1,03,750. So we are getting 52,350. So this is amount available. So like this we have to do amount available. Slowly we are going into the chapter. So how much is amount available? 52,350. So what we have done, we have taken asset realized 1,58,000, cash on hand we are having 2,000. So total cash is 1,60,000 we are having. Liquidator remuneration we have taken out 4740, that is on asset realized. Then this is from here we got. Okay, liquidation expenses 1020, debentures we are paying 1,03,750. How much is amount available? 52,350. Okay, but how much we have to pay it on second creditors? 80,000. So amount is insufficient or insufficient? Amount is insufficient. So I'm writing here 2. Amount is insufficient. Okay, so like this we have to find out amount sufficient or insufficient. So what is the formula? Amount available into rate divided by 100 plus rate. So how much amount we are having? 52,350 into how much is the rate? Rate we are having 2%. 2 divided by 102. So 52,350 into 2 divided by 102. 1026 we are getting. Not 1026. We should not get 52,350 to 2 divided by 102. 4742 plus 1026. 5 and 6. Something we have done wrong. Wait. Let me check.